All right, so these decisions are thrust upon him. He is presented with a situation. Gaddafi is marching through the desert, promising to exterminate a city of people in Benghazi. There are 1 million or so people in Benghazi. A genocide is probably about to happen. The French and the British are proposing that what we do about this is establish a no-fly zone. Obama has a meeting with his senior advisors in the Pentagon to discuss what to do, how to respond to the French proposal. The Pentagon gives him two options: do nothing, or go along and establish the no-fly zone. Obama asks, if we do the no-fly zone, is that going to save those people in Benghazi? They say no. He's actually marching through the desert, so it doesn't matter.
He's not flying.
He's not flying. Right. So Obama quickly sees this is just it's political cover, and he solicits opinions around the room outside from people who aren't the important people. And a number of those people have a view that really we should be thinking about genocide as a national security issue. It may not seem like a core national security issue, whether we let these 1 million people be exterminated or not, but it creates a mood in the world when you let that happen and you can prevent that from happening. These things we're seeing in Libya now are going to be much worse if we don't encourage our friends and sort of walk the walk, and not just talk the talk. So Obama says to them, come back in 2 hours with an actual solution to the problem so we can consider it. And they come back with what we eventually did.
Literally 2 hours later.
2 hours later.
I got to go to a ceremonial dinner.
I got to go to a ceremonial dinner. I'll be back in 2 hours. And meanwhile, what's going on in his life? He's planning the attack on Osama bin Laden's compound. He's got a million things going on. This is one little sliver of the presidency. And on his decision rests the lives of 1 million people in the desert of Libya. It's incredible. It shows the incredible power of the presidency. Yeah. But because he reframed the decision and forced them to give him a good option, and the good option was we go in, we have the capacity to go in and stop Gaddafi in his tracks, but we have to make sure that other people have ownership of this so we don't get stuck in a quagmire. And that's what he did. He got accused of leading from behind, and in fact, when an American pilot falls from the sky because his plane malfunctions and he's saved and brought to safety by people in Benghazi, they assume he's French because they don't even know we're involved. But it's a very interesting dynamic he created. He solved the problem. He went outside of the process to solve the problem. The process wanted him to really do nothing, didn't want us in there. And he solved the problem in such a way that it was not construed as an act of American imperialism or a lust for Libyan oil, it just was a humanitarian intervention, and it worked. Now, what's interesting about this at the end, I mean, it's one of his triumphs, what he did in Libya. And as a result, you don't hear a lot about it.